This is Road to Master, the series where you'll be seeing every single lounge match I play as I try to hit Master Rank in competitive Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You'll be seeing the highs and the lows, the times where I pop off, and the times where I'm mauled. Now, if you don't want to miss a beat, hit that subscribe button and enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Road to Master. Today, unfortunately, the game audio was really loud in this, and it was basically covering up everything that we were saying and more. It was just it's literally just unbearable. So I decided to do some post commentary with some nice lo-fi music in the background. Um, and I plan to do this once a week anyways. So the fact that we've done two in, I think this is the 11th episode, it worked out pretty nicely anyways. But yeah, I'm with Gecko today. We're playing a Room 1 squad queue. I got a really nice double here, so I ended up being close to first, almost first, yeah, and second here. I could have landed a little bit closer to the boost panel, but I had to kind of take a weird line into it in the first place. And NES is 1-3 here, so I have to watch out for some team play that could go on here. Roberto ends up reading me after a set. Luckily, I got my shroom out in time, so I could get another protection. I swerved to the right here just in case that he would back. He ended up doing it, and I barely avoided it. So that was pretty lucky on my end. I didn't think he'd back it because one, I had red, and second, his teammate was right behind him, so in third. So I was really surprised he went for that. Blue comes out here, and my teammate actually has shock here, so I call this shock right here. Gets me barely over the double. Gives me a huge break now, and I mean that was just an incredible shock from my teammate. Incredible timing. Any later, and I might get shocked into the gap. Any earlier, and I probably don't make it. So, a really good shock by my teammate. He's the pink Brodo, by the way. That's in like fourth right now, I believe. So, we're 1-4 at the moment. And it should be just a clean first if there's no second shock, right? But there's a Bill in second somehow. So, that's interesting. I think he must have dodged with that. And then he spams his ghost right after his Bill. So he dodged with Bill Ghost, it looks like. And ended up dodging that second shock just barely. And yeah, now he's getting first. But luckily, I spent most of my time small in the air. So I was basically able to keep second very easily. And bam! Bomb right in JP Gamer's face. Get him out of here. I think he had shrooms, though, because I think he still gets third here. I was hoping that bomb could get Gecko a spot or two, but not today. I think he ended up getting fifth. Yeah, fifth place. Very nice start. And yeah, okay, well, it looks like the top left gets fixed next race. But yeah, just ignore that for now. That's going to be gone soon, I promise. But yeah, since I have no coins, I might as well go for the waterfall, right? Usually gives me good luck, right? So, might as well try it again. I think it worked in the last episode with Gecko because he got first that race and I got I think I got seventh, but that was like a 20-point race, so we take those. Bagging this track is very good to do in general because usually there's a shock or two, so being in the back is not a bad thing at all. Unfortunately, Xander just takes all the coins, so I wasn't able to get the double coin either time. And all of these coins get taken too, so, except for one. Gecko, decided to lag through one, which was awesome. And here, I'm just going to bag again for another dodge or a shock here. And I pulled golden triple shrooms, which is really bad because I think this guy is shocked too behind me, so he shocked me right after set. I think Gecko dodged though, which was really good. Yeah, he's in like sixth and he dodged up. And he's still able to get another good box, I assume, there. But I am just dead last. I basically need Bill here or I lose, and I don't get it. Golden's pretty good though. It helps me catch up a little bit. Not completely out of it yet, but I'm going to have to basically spam my star here in the cut. And I just need a Bill, and I don't get it, unfortunately. Golden actually, it's probably the second best item you can pull in that situation. Because another dodge is just not, like, Ghost is obviously not going to help you. And I got a Bill, finally when it mattered most. So I'm getting a little bit of spots here. My Bill dropped me off in a really bad spot, though, and did not pass JP Gibner on the line there, but Gecko did. So we got. Oh wait, he didn't. He got 11th. Never mind. Well, that sucks. Maybe I saw it wrong, but I thought Gecko for sure passed him. But anyways, we're on Power Up Slide now, which is not a very good track in the back because of this exact reason. You just get bumped off a lot here. And yeah, now I'm going to be in the back for a while. Have to really do some work to catch up. I don't think I get triple shrooms here either, which is not good. You definitely want triple shrooms when you're like semi catching up and bagging at the same time. I need these coins though, and I end up getting 3, and then I think I get 2 more here, so I'm not in a bad spot now. In 6th, hopefully I get triple shrooms or even better, a ghost. That's really nice for me. And there's just some random red out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from, but this guy's in front of me with triple reds now. He kind of fails and throws both his reds, thankfully. There's a blue. He gets hit by the red. I have a ghost in 3rd. And I see this, and I should have just ghosted straight away. I was way too close to those triple greens. I wasn't going to be able to react to it if he did decide to green me, so he's going to go for that a lot. So I should just ghost there. And shock is pretty common there as well, so yeah, it just would have been so much a better play if I just ghosted straight away when I saw the greens. And then I ended up like semi bagging there just to try and get a double, and I ended up getting a star, and I did not think that boomerang would come back at that angle. I thought it'd go a little bit lower, but yeah, it caught me right there, and I only have a red in 6. I am on 10 coins though, which is not bad. It's just first is so far away, and yeah, this guy ends up going wide to star me, which is not good. And now it's very far in the back. So I need a bill or shock here to catch up. And I end up pulling the bill, which is really, really good. So now I'm just going to bill right as my star ends, and hopefully this takes me basically to the finish line. I'm in 9th. I can pull some shrooms here, so if I pass too many people, it'll drop me off right before the cut. But it just barely takes me after it, and I end up getting 7th because of it. I'm not sure if it would have extended me past that turn had I not passed enough people, but maybe I bill a little bit later too to try and get me past the turn. But Gecko ended up getting 3rd, which is good. We're doing really average right now, 6-7 overall as well. So yeah, literally anything can happen still. And yeah, we get Yoshi's Island now. I don't see this track a lot nowadays in Lounge. It's kind of been... I thought this track would be played a lot more in general. It's just people... They haven't really found like a purpose for it, I guess. Like it's not particularly good for any spot. It's not good for first, which is the main reason why I would get picked. But yeah, this is just a weird track in general. Like it's hard to find a use for it. But yeah, Gecko ends up bagging here, and I just keep going. I have 6 coins, and I'm gonna get triple shrooms here a lot, and I do. It's just there's not too much of an issue bagging, but I would just rather keep running from here because I do have shrooms, and it's gonna take me through this cut, and then I could save the shroom for the next cut as well. But I figured I would have chained both anyways, just because I had 1 shroom left, and first was pretty far. That was the main reason. But my shroom ended up getting ghosted, and then yeah, just bad stuff happened. Got started by Gecko just because I was a little bit too tight. People were gonna take me out anyways, and now we're bottom 2, which really sucks. And I barely got the box and spammed the bill. Thankfully, if I get anything but a bill there, I am not looking good for the rest of the race. But this catches me back up all the way to 8th or 9th. And if I pull another good item here, I can get a really good spot. And I end up getting triple shrooms, which is not the best. And I think I have to catch up there, so that's why I starred. And then I went wide for the double here. A lot of people are dying. The blue's out. I get triple shrooms, which is really good. That guy dies to blue. That guy dies to the blue. And I think someone gets like trailed off here or something. And suddenly I'm in 4th. And with triple greens too, so I'm in a really solid spot. Do UMT glider there, which helps me gain a lot on 3rd. Unfortunately, he has triple greens, so I'm not going to be able to take him out. Almost taken out by Roberto if he shroomed into me. That might have gotten me, but I do get 4th, which is pretty good. I think Gecko ended up dying at the end. He might have like got started off or something, and he gets 10th. which is kind of sad, but we're still doing relatively average, I'd say. So literally anything can happen. 7 I saw was top 2 there, which I didn't notice at the time, but they are. I mean, we can still beat them for sure. So it's not too late for anything to happen. And we get Mario Circuit, and everyone's bagging this. I get 0 coins out of that interaction, and triple shroom star. I'm trying to get as many coins as I can, and luckily I get 2 here, but still starving, broke as hell, and I just need to find either a good box here or yeah, I get triple shroom star, which was kind of expected, but the main thing is I'm just trying to get my coins up still. Like, the 2 runners are giving us even more space to work with, so I'm guaranteed to pull really good items. Star Golden's pretty decent. I think I'm just going to hold this for a while. Star takes me through kind of some of the cut. Gecko Bill's like right there, and it drops him off instantly, which was kind of sad because, yeah, the shock came. If he either... I think he billed like into the cut, but he didn't like wait long enough to where that he would like pass a couple people on his screen. You know, like the position would switch, and that's why that ended up happening. And I think that bill spot is really good, by the way. Do that in your races because guess what? It takes you all the way past this turn, and it lets you take the cut pretty easily too, which is really nice. That's a very nice bill spot in general. And a lot of people like to change shock at last set, so it's just really good to use. And I'm in a good spot now in 5th with 3 shrooms. I don't know why Triss didn't take that cut, but it worked out for me. I didn't get another box there, which was really sad. I think JB Gunner fails his line there, and I ended up body blocking him with the red, but I didn't see that nano, unfortunately. And yeah, maybe it ended up helping me in the long run, because both of them got blued, and I think I would have been blued in there as well had I not gotten hit by that nano. So I ended up bringing Cynic on the line. I gained an extra spot, which is nice. And unfortunately, Gecko gets 8th. It's a pretty average race, though. Not too bad again. We're just getting these average races that are just keeping us in it, but also not catching us up. So we need to go to race or 2 for us to get up there and contend for first. But now we get Merry Mountain, which is out of season. I don't know why they're picking this still. But yeah, we're on this track. I like bagging this a lot just because the cut saves so much. It's just insane how much the cut saves. And when you chain a star here on lap 2, shock comes a lot. And then, you know, you can take that cut on the right as well. And it sets you up pretty well because oftentimes people are still going to be after the cut or taking cut while you take that box. So you're going to probably pull a lot of stars or a lot of dodges like bills as well in that situation. So right now I pulled golden triple shrooms, which is pretty bad, but still have a chance for a star here. And I'm pretty far away. Oh, I ended up bagging there. I'm surprised I did that, actually. But I'm glad I did, because I would have pulled golden in that instance since it came to my first slot. Cynic didn't red me, which was really nice of him. I would have been very sad had I got red by that crazy... And that green by that ghost was really close. So yeah, like I was saying, they were so far ahead there that I ended up pulling another star. That guy pulled a bill in like 5th, which was insane. And yeah, I'm in a really good spot though. Star in 5th is a really good pull to have. As long as there's no shock until like 2nd set or later, I should be good. But yeah, that ended up happening. Now I'm in a terrible spot because I got shocked in like 6th. And I am in no good spot to catch up. And I think Gecko is still in 1st here, but of course he has to contend with people taking cut and stuff like that. Greens and reds, of course, as well. I ended up changing my star in 9th here, which is good, but I didn't pull triple shrooms there. Triple shrooms is way better than a star, so even though I got the star, it's going to make me invincible for the rest of the race until I get backed. Yeah, that was really sad. If it was just a little bit later, I would have started like basically instantly after I shroomed up there, but yeah, it was just really unfortunate that I got that green, and yeah. Gecko got 4th or 3rd though, so another average race for us. So after 6, the main thing you want to look for is 41 is exactly average. So I'm on 41, Gecko's on 38, so we're just 3 behind what would normally be average, and that's not bad at all. Anything can happen. with us. And Sherberland ends up getting picked. No one went bottom path, which I'm super surprised about. Usually I see like 3 or 4 people go down here, so I got some uncontested coins for myself, and now I get this box up here, which gives me triple shrooms a lot, but I got 2 shrooms instead. Not bad though. Got myself up to 10 coins. I think I should have taken that shroom cut there, because I was going to use these 2 shrooms here anyways. Oh, I end up bagging. That's interesting. I think I should have kept running in that instance, but I guess I just commit to bagging here. I'm assuming I slow down next set as well. I think Gecko is bagging as well, so this was even a worse decision, I think. Yeah, it's still not terrible to bag on this track. It's just, you have to have shock happen, or otherwise you literally just are way too far behind. Yeah, Gecko's in the mid pack actually, and I do not pull a dodge in 8th there, so now I have to hope for no shock, or otherwise I'm really, really down in the dumps. And I think I pull a star here. Do I? No, I pull triple shrooms. Okay, well yeah, no dodge for me this race. And Cynic's Reds almost catch me there. Just barely in the off-road far enough. And I go in between the boxes, which is really, really bad. If I got something there, it probably would have been a star, or at least like triple greens in that instance. And I got starred there as well. So I'm just in a terrible spot on 4 coins when everyone else is on 10 at this point. I do get crazy 8, which is a dodge, but again, we have to hope for shock here, and I don't think it's coming. So yeah, just have to hope that there's no shock now, and a lot of people die. But unfortunately, my teammate dies, Gecko, and yeah, now we're getting a really bad race. 8th, and he does worse than me. I think that's 8-10, which is terrible. Yeah, now we're on bad pace because we were doing average before, a little bit below average, and we got a terrible race. So we're gonna have to make it up in these next couple races, or we are basically doomed. So yeah, Shroom Ridge. We both like this track actually. I found out. Based as fuck. And I think I ended up getting trailed by literally nothing, which was awesome. So I have to bag now. Bagging on this track is actually, I think, a lot better than Sugarland, because you don't need to rely on shock, because there's 2 cuts and not a lot of coins to go by, despite there being lots of coins. It's just there's not very many coins to go for in the tight lines, and I pull fire, so I have to like back up a lot to get 2 boxes there. I do end up getting these coins, which is pretty nice. Now I'm on 10, and now here's where we start catching up. Pull another star, completely fine pull. Gecko's in 5th. He's gonna pull like good boxes though, because he's pretty far behind first. The blue is out, which is really good. It's gonna help Gecko a lot. He's gonna be able to take cut, I'm guessing. I don't pull another dodge, which is unfortunate, but I have to really try hard to avoid this crazy 8, and I luckily do. End up pulling a ghost, but having to use it instantly because the bill just ends up right in my face. But I do pull. I do ghost a star and dodge, which is awesome. I think I squished Gecko here, but it had to be done. I had to go tight there because I was not going to go in those bananas on the wide side. And now we're in 4th. Look how close first is here. And I have a star. This is like optimal right now. And I'll just let you watch the next part. Like, what is he doing? What is the guy in first doing? Why would you ever back there? That doesn't make any sense. You should know that he's a red. There's a lot of time to figure that out, but yeah, I ended up holding both these guys, but getting ranked right after, which really sucked. But yeah, I still have a chance to catch up. And oh my god, this chaos, everything. Oh my, what just happened? How did I get 4th? That was a crazy ending, and I didn't get hit by any of it somehow. But unfortunately, Gecko gets 11th, so we're kind of falling behind, getting below average races again. An average race is about 15 points, by the way, so if you want to gauge that however you like, or I guess it's technically like, no, it's definitely closer to 15. It's like 14 or 15 is an average race. And then any more than that is a good race. So yeah. Unfortunately, I pull triple nanas, all of them go away, and I get redded for it, which, yeah, that sucks. But, yeah, that's one of the only situations where you don't want to pull triple nanas because, they can take them all away and you don't have the chance to pull them out yourself by choice. It just comes out naturally. So they all ended up getting taken away because there's so many people around me, and yeah, now I'm having to bag again. Bagging almost like every single race, it feels like. I'm just always in the back getting hit out super early. It's not good. Not good at all. Gecko, though, although he keeps running and he keeps going, he's getting unfortunately bad spots out of it, but it's a good process at least. He's in third right now, and the blue is out as well. Looks like he's going to be in second in this instance, and I have a star on 8, which is not bad at all. I think I end up chaining here just because I do not want Shock to come after this set because there is a long way till the next set. And I pull a really good item here, a plant, and there's triple greens in front of me, so I'm able to take it out right away. Goodbye, JP Gibbert. I feel like I'm hitting about every race at this point. And now we're 2-4, which is really good. I don't know what I was doing there, but it ended up not mattering too much. He didn't pull double reds. He pulled red plant, which was good. And then I had to let my teammate know that he was getting red and there was triple greens behind him. I thought he would go for the snipe on Gecko here. I pulled triple greens of my own, but he ends up backing all of them at me, which was really scary. All right, and I ended up getting fourth out of it, and guess what? Gecko gets first. Let's go. Now we're suddenly doing above average, just in one race. All we needed was one race, and we were back in it. So yeah, I think we're down 4-3 to NES, I believe, is what was happening. So we're almost guaranteed top 4 though. So you can even get second or first if we get really good races. So yeah, now we're on Doppelschulz. We both hate this track, but you know what? This happens almost. This track occurs in almost every mogi, so you got to get used to it at some point. I ended up trying to slow down here to get lag through his greens, but that did not work at all. And I make a huge mistake. I ended up bagging in this tight box here, which gets me bumped off. And yeah, now I can't go back because that would be way too far at that point. So I'm just in a terrible spot now on 0 coins, just with the star. While everyone in front of me has bills or is, really far gone. Teammate, though, still in second. Or no, never mind. Someone changed back to Pink Birdo, it looks like. But yeah, I thought Gecko's the only one. But yeah, pull gold and blue, which is not good. I need to hope for a bill here. If I don't get one, I think my race is over. But I pull star golden, so that sucks. Everyone else has bills. I think Xander here has a bill behind his golden too. So yeah, I'm just in a terrible spot, and I have to hope for a bill. I don't get one. And yeah, my race it looks like it's just over it by this point. I mean, I only have a star now. Luckily, I pulled Bill here, but it might be too late at this point because, yeah, look how far gone the pack is. It's just rough. I just have to use Bill extension and hope that a lot of people die. And yeah, a lot of people up there have dodges too. The bomb almost gets me. I Bill early, still getting the extension. I just have to hope for a shock at this point. And it does come, which is awesome, but Gecko unfortunately gets really screwed by that shock. And I thought maybe I could get third here, but I thought the guy on the top right of me was going to get passed by me too, but I think he was in a ghost or something and had more shrooms after. But that was a decent race. Not bad. I think Gecko got 10th there. So that's a little bit below average race, but we have 2 more left, and I think NES is in range. 7, I think, is in range at this point, and A, I think, is also still in range. So if we get 2 really good races, we can still get first, but it's going to take a lot. So, yeah, I do pull Shroom here, which is really nice. You want Shrooms really early on this track just so you can front run. And, yeah, you can do that little skip if you didn't know. If you go on the left side. I thought this guy would back his nanas, but he ends up going tight, which was interesting. I thought he would try to go for Shroom. I get double Shrooms. There's fire behind me. Barely get past it, and I shroom up here because I want to get away from him, but he catches a draft on me somehow, and ends up trailing me too. I don't know how he got that draft there, but yeah, that really screws me because now I'm on 2 coins. Well, I get some coins here, but I'm in 6 with low coins. Just not a good spot to be in. I'm way too far behind first. I have to try and pull a dodge here, and I do, which is really nice. A ghost is really good here. Um, Basically, the only dodge I probably could have pulled there. Get the boost panel as well. I just have to hope for no shock, basically, because Ghost is going to be really good protection for me. I did the UMT glider really wrong, which is sad. I'm not sure if it's just a Teddy thing or if I just did it wrong. I think I've done it before on this combo. It's much harder to do like uh, Ultra Mini Turbo gliders in general on this combo. Like Coconut Mall is pretty hard, MKS is pretty hard. I still with Star, which is awesome. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty far behind still. I have to hope for Shrooms here really to if I want to catch up. But I end up pulling a crazy 8, and Gecko actually has a star there too. So we are just cycling our dodges here. Once he was out of that, I spam my star, and he's going to spam his star here, right at the double. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to use mine a little bit later to be invincible for the rest of the race. And yeah, this Cydic has a plant in front of me. Gecko goes wide. I star the guy with the plant, and we get 3-4. Great race. Now I just have to hope that the teams in front of us got bad races. And NES got a good race, but every other team got a really bad race. So we are really close to even second now. And we get repicked DKS, which we did well in it last time. Maybe we can do well again. Who knows? We'll see. And again, we can still get second now. I think first is too far away. I think NES was just... Or, no, NES is still in range. I think it's... AA is a little bit too far, I believe. I think they're like 30 points ahead of us. Or a little bit less. But yeah, that's too much to come back from. Yeah, so we just have to hope we get a good race and both of them falter, or at least one of them, to get a gaining MMR out of this. And I think I should have turned on smart steering there, but I just didn't think I'd fly that far, to be honest. But smart steering would have saved me a lot of time there. Now we're 3-4, which is not bad. We might be able to pull triple shrooms here even, and I get a draft off Gecko. And I think I ended up running JP Givner here too. Maybe not actually. Oh no, he does get redded. Did he? He had a horn too. I don't know why he didn't protect himself, but yeah. Now I have a red there for first, and unfortunately the shot comes, but Gecko's able to get my shroom there, so he's up there with Xander in first, and we're 2-3 now, which is not bad at all. But unfortunately, I get the worst grow time ever, and failed to double because of it. If I would have grown earlier, I would have made it. And if I would have grown like after I start my drift, I would have been so free. But it was like right as I drift, so it gave me like some weird hop too, and yeah, it's just really bad. But luckily, Gecko was in first now, and oh my god, that fire was close. And I pull a star, which is really good because that means if there's a shock, I am dodging it because they are not going to use it in a little bit. So yeah, Last just got their box as well, so if anything, it comes now, but ends up not coming at all. I have to avoid Roberto here, barely do. That guy fails double, which is really good. I turn on smart steering here, but that one doesn't save me from the off-road. And Gecko is in first, but he's getting blue. Does he make it? Oh, no, he doesn't. And we get 3-4 out of it. That could have been so good. Let's see how the other teams do. NES is up here, unfortunately, so we're not beating them. But 7 got 9-11. Do we beat them? And no, we don't, unfortunately. Barely losing, or not losing. We ended up tying. So if Gecko got first there and didn't get blue, we would have won. But yeah, GG's.